What's up, you guys? It's Nicole, and I'm here to pretty much talk about college. So, I am trying to post videos more, but I figured since there is a lot of high school graduates, or even people who has a GED and just wanna, I don't know. Do people with GEDs go straight to college? I don't know. It's a lot of things that happen. So, I'm just gonna basically gonna be talking about my life or not really even my life. Basically talking about college and what happened today. So let's get in the video. Okay. So basically I went to Lone Star today because that is the college I'm gonna be going to. Only for 2 years. So yeah. My friend is just going for 1 year and then she's gonna transfer straight to Prairie View. I think that's what you wanna go to. I don't know. She's studying journalism, so I figured, yay! But to be honest, it was kind of funny because we don't really talk about, what we're gonna go for college and like what are we gonna be majoring in that much because we're basically friends that just talked about other shit. We don't talk about, the other important shit. So when we both figure out that we're going to Lone Star, we're just like, when? But me, I'm going to the Lone Star in North Harris. She's going to a different one, I think. I don't know which one she's going to, but I hope the one she's going to is fancier, Because I did go to a Lone Star campus. I forgot which one it was, but I did go to a Lone Star campus just because they were doing Ross interviews or something like that. So that's pretty much the Lone Star campus that I went to. And oh my god. Like, it's kind of like you knew what everything was because of basically the way the campus was set up is that you can look on the walls and you can look up in the signs and they have elevators and you can basically see where you're going by looking at the walls, and it was just more organized than what the campus I'm going to is. Because mostly, like, they have, like, maps kind of outside, but they're very far apart. And then my campus is not, like, tall and big, but it's, like, a big variety of campuses, or little buildings. So it's, like, you gotta work your way around, and then yeah. So, basically today, for the agenda, was I have to take summer classes. I know. I'm not afraid to admit that. But that TSI is like literally no joke because they literally place you where you at. But besides the point, since I'm so good at writing and so good at reading, but it's okay though. I was just a few points away. Literally a few points away. So that's why I only had to take one remedial class, which I'm taking this summer next month on the 13th. So, yeah, it's sad. I mean, it's not really sad, but I mean, to be completely honest with you guys, I really didn't want to take any classes this summer because my agenda was that since I graduated high school, I'm fucking 18. I got my license. I mean, not my license, sorry. I got my ID, and I just wanted to turn up. Like, I literally wanted to turn up this summer. I wanted to go places with my friends. I want to go to the club. I still want to go to the club because I know that one of my friends got an ID and he's 18, and yeah. But my other friend, I don't know if she have an ID, which I need to text her actually to ask her that. Because if she have an ID, then we going to a club and we're going to get lit. With her, without her. Just saying. It won't be fun without her, but, I still want to go. So, basically today, I was just, I had to go back because they couldn't, like, backtrack or whatever because I signed up for the fall. So, yeah. So, for my summer class, which is next month, I'm just going to be taking my one remedial English that I need to take, and reading that I need to take, and all freshmen have to take the EDU. So my counselor or whoever the lady was, just went ahead. Thank you. And put me in the EDU class as well. So for next month, I'm just going to be taking reading and the EDU because they need to take EDU. So as soon as I pass those two classes with A or B, I can pass with a C, but their C's are different from D's. So, see, I went to a school where it was just A, B, and C. Yeah, there was like no D's. There was just A, B, C, and F. So anything that's like a 70 to 79 is a C. But for D's, which aren't bad, but I think for college you can't get a D. But for C's, it's like 75 through 79. But a D is from 70 to 74. And I tell you guys, like that is like, okay, I understand that that's what D's are and blah 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 blah. But for me, that's totally bullshit because I guess it's because I've been in harmony schools for in two harmony schools ever since middle school, and middle school through like the first semester of 10th grade, so sophomore year, that we pretty much had A, B, C, and F's. So it's like going to college, you can't get an F and you can't get a D, which is a 70 through 74. And that, I just want to say fuck that, because it's like if you've been a student that has been, okay, for me, I can say that I'm mostly a C student because some things are just difficult and some of them are my fault because I kind of lack turning in stuff on time. So some of it is my fault. But I'm just saying, like, for us C students, that's like bullshit to us because it's like, why it just can't be 70 and above? Like, so yeah. So since I'm going to college, since it's brand new to me, because I'm going to be a freshman in college, yeah, it's going to be a total journey. So I'm already signed up for the summer classes, and I kind of know where my first class is, because when we were leaving the library to get my Lone Star ID, my mom didn't want to walk through the heat, the blazing devil heat, so we kind of went through the admission building, and one of my classes is 113. So we kind of passed by, and my mom was like, "Oh, there's your class," and I'm looking like, that is gonna be the death of me. But the class looked really big. Like, it has two doors, one on this side and one on this side, but you can only come on this side. And yeah, then it's like I kind of got a little like goosebumps because I'm just like, oh fuck, that is my class. I'm gonna sit way in the back. Yeah, look. The thing is with me, if I'm like a new student, like especially since I'm a new student, even if I'm not a new student, my agenda is to always sit in the back. Why? Because it's the most chill space. You have the front. Now the front, I know I'm kind of getting off topic, but the front of the class, that's where the teacher mostly picks you sometimes. That's where the teacher mostly picks you. You can't really do shit in the front because the teacher is like right the fuck there. So when you're having a test, I'm not trying to promote cheating, but when you're having a test, you can't go in the front. It would be hell to be those kids in the front, because if you have a test, you cannot cheat. You can try if you want to, but if you're if you're a cheating person, like some of these students, never sit in the front, because when you sit in the front, that automatically means that you are a fucking brilliant person, you are a genius, and you're not gonna cheat for shit, because there's a high chance of you getting caught. just because you sit in the front. I guess it also depends on where the teacher desk is, but that's just like a death sentence right there. Now in the middle of the class, the middle rows or sections, it's like a 50-50% chance. So you can like 50% get caught and 50% not get caught. So it just depends on where, it also depends where the teacher is sitting. But I guess in the middle, it's like a somewhat chill station, somewhat not. Like you can kind of do stuff that not the front kids can do, like maybe sneak your phone and text and da da da. Like you can kind of do those things, but you gotta stay cautious. Now, if you're sitting in the back, like the back row, like I do, you have a greater chance of cheating. Why? Now, that does not mean to not be cautious, because you need to be cautious, especially if you have a teacher that walks around the room, which that's what most which that's what most teachers do. But if you have a teacher that's just cool as fuck, and I mean cool or don't give a fuck, and they just like during tests, they just sit down and get on their phone or watch or get on the computer and watch porn or whatever. Whatever your teacher is into, I don't know. Because there are some teachers that do that. I never experienced that, but there are some teachers that do that. But you have a higher chance of cheating, mostly because you could just like look and write down. I mean, it also depends if your friend is sitting right next to you, then y'all can pretty much just cheat off each other. Then you can like easily pull your phone out, because if you have them desk where there's someone sitting in front of you, you can easily pull your phone out and like literally their back is like a shield to you. So you can just literally text your ass off because their back is like literally their shield. And by the where the teacher is standing, your teachers can just be thinking that you're just reading the paper that they just gave you or something. It's just easier to sit in the back. You get called less. Sometimes, but you get called less. You can just chill back and relax. Another thing, if you're going to high school, or you're in high school and going to a new, stage of high school, which is like sophomore, junior, and senior, or if you're a freshman in college like moi, make sure, and I mean make sure, because for me, I have a laptop, which is what I'm using, but for me or for anybody, you don't want to go into a classroom and just sit anywhere. I mean, okay, let me elaborate. So, if you're in a classroom, right, and you got either your phone or you got your laptop that needs charging, always, and I mean always. Now, there are some classes, that's another thing. You have to ration out your classes. What I mean by that, there are some classes that the seats by the plug or by the outlet are taken. So, if that's in the mornings, and let's just say we have a assigned seat, and your seat is not by a plug, I mean, maybe kind of close to it, but you gotta get up and charge it, and you don't feel like doing that because you don't want to get up out of your seat, and then your teacher's like, why are you up? And you're just like, oh, I have to charge my laptop. It's like you kind of want to avoid that as much as possible. So if you're that type of person, and you know firsthand that your first class, you're not going to be able to charge your phone or your laptop, then you might need to just charge it at night before you go to bed. Just so that when it gets to those morning classes, you don't have to. Just saying, you don't have to. So then, but, okay, yeah. So if you have a first class, just make sure that you charge it at night. But, oh, also, if you know that your second class you sit by a plug and it's like right the fuck next to you, then if you need charging and all that, make sure that when you come back from your lunch break to just go to that plug and charge what you need to charge. Your laptop, your phone, your tablet, whatever the fuck you got, you can charge it. But let me tell you this. So I have a class I used to have a class in high school. When I was a senior, and for my 8th period, I had English. Did I? Yeah, I had English. And for that class, we don't really have assigned seats. We can sit basically wherever the fuck we want. But like, you already know that if you sit there, that's where you kind of have to sit sometimes. Because if you have people that just sit in their spots, and then when you keep coming to class and they keep sitting in that same spot, there is a big chance that they are not going to move. They are not. So for me, this was my whole agenda ever since, I'm not going to really count freshmen, because freshman I was in a different school. I'm going to say 10th grade of second semester that I came to, actually no, I'm not going to count that because I came to Lamar late. It was second semester. So, I mean, I can't really, sit where I really wanted to sit because, there's people that's going to already be taking those seats that you really want. So, I'm going to say junior year. So, junior year, my agenda, or actually, no, I'm going to say senior. Fuck that. So, my senior year, my first agenda. Now, mind you, you're just now, like, everyone, or there's people that are new, people that been going to Lamar, people that only been going to Lamar for a bit amount of years. And my first agenda, since we are going to a new class, is to get a seat by an outlet. That will Getting seats by an outlet is like you're sitting next to God himself. Always, and I mean always, find a seat close to an outlet. You would know why in a bit. So, I'm trying to remember my schedule. Okay, first period I had a QR, and I was sitting somewhat close to an outlet. Like I was sitting in this seat, and there's a seat right there, and the outlet is like right there in the middle between that seat and the other seat. So it's like I don't have to get up or ask the other person like, "Hey, can you plug this in?" Now, mind you, I'm sitting in the back, so these plugs that are like next all over there, they're like bitch plugs. And what I mean by that are bullshit plugs. Is like they're there, but they don't do their job correctly. So even if you plug in your charger, it's not gonna charge shit. So it's like they're just there to be for decoration. So that's first period. So you gotta always charge your shit in the morning, basically. So then I'm trying to think what's my second period. Second period was aquatic science. So again, I'm sitting in the back, and there's a plug like right next to like the fish tank and shit. So since I sit in the back, it really doesn't bother me getting up to plug my laptop. So for me, if you're the type of person that can literally go up and charge your phone and leave it there while you sit back down, and you don't have any thoughts of it getting taken, then do you. That is that class. But for me, I like to have my phone on deck because for me, I can't lose my phone in school. Why? Because I use my phone, 1, to text where my friends are, 2, to text my friends where to meet me at, and 3, to listen to music when I'm doing work, which I can actually do that on my laptop, but I prefer my phone. And 4, when I get out of school, I need to call my mom to tell her where to meet me or where she wants me to meet her and to tell her that I'm out. I don't know what I would do if I lost my phone. And then plus I don't even know my mom's number at heart. So that's also gonna fuck me up. So yeah. That's why I always try to tell my friends to save my mom's number under their phone, just in case if my phone dies or in case my phone is lost or stolen. I can always count on my friends to have my mom's number in their phone, so I don't have to be like, fuck. But yeah, so make sure when if you have friends, to tell them to save their mom to save your mom number under their phone, so that's a good tip. I'm gonna get one of my guy friends to save my mom's number. That'll be good. But yeah, so second period I can charge my shit. For my phone, because roughly second period is where my phone kind of goes into that 10, maybe 18% range. So, which basically because I use my phone in the mornings for like music. So that mostly what drains my battery. And especially since we live like an hour to 44 minutes away. So just think about just constantly just going to sleep with music in the car. That drains your battery. So second period, that's where my phone mostly dies. It's sad, I know. But and then third period was speech. It was the same teacher. So there was no assigned seats. But if you keep sitting in the same seat, people are gonna know that you sit there. So for me, it wasn't really like a rush. I don't know, maybe so, cause like all the time, the bell rings, I would rush to third period, cause I don't want no one to take my seat because that's how obsessed. Okay, I'm not gonna say obsessed, but that's how much I would go through for no one to sit in my seat. Cause mind you, I'm sitting, okay, so the desk is like right there. I'm sitting like I'm sitting in the front of it, but in the back. Mind you, in the back where I'm sitting, there's a plug like right the fuck there. So I can easily just grab my plug and just charge it right there because it's that close to me. And by third period, that's when my shit sometimes be fully charged because I can charge my phone there, I can charge my laptop there. Mind you, you don't want to be that person or that student that literally takes up all the plugs so that the other person sitting next to you don't have any. So that's why in second period, that's why I mostly sorry, I'm trying to check my phone. My percentage. Okay. We're kind of good. So that's why in second period I try to charge my laptop as fully as possible so that when I go to third period I can just charge my phone and don't have to hog up the I don't have to hog the outlets. But my teacher did the smart thing and got the little, I don't know what you call them, things that has like a lot of plugs on them and you just plug it into one outlet and there's like bunches of other plugs. But she got one of those things and that literally saved my life. Because now I get to take up as many plugs as I want. I'm kidding, I only took up two. But yeah, so third period, most of my shit is fully charged. And then when I get to fourth period, I sit in the back. I mean, well, actually, to be honest, there's not really any back. Well, I guess if my teacher's like up and presenting, then I sit in the back. But my teacher's desk was on the side, so I was like kind of in the middle. Just by if she sits down, and then I'm kind of in the middle. But if she presents, then I'm in the back. That's kind of how it is. But again, I sit literally right next to an outlet, the same as third period. So basically, as soon as I'm out of fourth period, my shit be fully fucking charged. And that is my goal for the day. Make sure that my shit be fully charged. So, my agenda for my classes during the summer, since there's not gonna really be that many people, I hope. But since during the summer it's not gonna be that really, I don't like my hair like that. I don't know, I've been messing with it this whole entire time. Okay, but since for summer, hopefully, there's not going to be that many people, then you don't really have to fight over an outlet. But you're still going to have to fight, so don't let that discourage you. Because there can be new students that comes in and you're just like, and they take your seat. You're just like, bitch, get the fuck up. That's my seat. That's my outlet. Don't fucking sit there. But don't say that because they're new and you don't want to stand in the way. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get my computer charger because I don't want it to die on me while I'm making this video. And then as soon as I come back, I will talk to you guys of the rest of my day. Okay, I'm back. These little balls are so interesting. They're just balls now. It's so cool. Oh, by the way, I got vanilla cappuccino. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. If you want to know where to get these little bubba or boba tea and all that, and like cappuccinos and all that with the little tapioca balls, just go to Tea House. It has tapioca and tea. So yeah, and I found one kind of close to my house, mm, which is very interesting. But if you don't want to get the little balls, just make sure you pull your straw up kind of to the top, so you don't really have to get them. If you don't really like tapioca that much, or if you're just trying it and you try one of the little balls and you don't like it, and then you could just pull your straw up to the top and you don't really get them that much. But I do kind of like it how it's like plastic and you just kind of puncture through. Really cool. I like it a lot. But of course it was like frozen, like a frozen slushy. Now it's just like liquid. But besides the point. So yeah, so today I registered for my summer classes, which is good. I already know my fall classes. So my fall classes is one of my remedial maths. I have to take all four of them bitches because I'm not good at math, and we all know this. I don't know how I passed, or I don't know how I graduated. It was the Lord, it was Google, and it was friends. Also, the sheets on Google with the answers and like uh this the work how you get your answers. Yeah. If it wasn't for any of that, I probably wouldn't have graduated. I probably would have just got my GED by now. Yeah. Or I would have just been a bum. Or a hobo. I mean, a bum and a hobo is like the same thing. But I wouldn't be where I am today. So anyway, so it's the college. So I'm going to be taking college reading. Then I'm going to be taking one of my remedial maths. And then I'm going to be taking philosophy. Philosophy. Sorry. So I'm going to take philosophy and human resources, I think. I'm not sure. Most of my classes are around 9 and 10ish, or my first classes are like around 9 and 10ish and ends to like 11 or 12ish. And then most of my second classes, or my other classes, ends or starts around 12 and ends around 2ish, 3ish. So yeah, if I was gonna take criminal justice, but those were like the night classes. So that means I would have took my classes in the morning and don't have to come back until like 9 o'clock at night, and don't get out until like 11 or 12 at midnight. And who the fuck is gonna do that? Not I. So I need my sleep and I need my break from school. And night times is my break from school. So yeah. I figured I wanted to get out at 2 or somewhere near the afternoon just so I can have, time to get lunch and like, all the other stuff. But since I'm getting out at 11, most fast food restaurants start lunch around 11, so that's cool. So since I'm registered for my classes, my mom pretty much just decided to get my books for the summer class. So I have my receipt here. Let's try to see. Sorry, this is my receipt. My bad. So yeah, my mom spent, and mind you, these are just on 2 fucking books. I know one is reading and writing, and the other one I think is EDU. Not sure, but I know yeah, it says your LLSC experience 2016 to 2017, which they should update that. But that book, the one that's your LSC experience, that one just cost $61. Now the one that is brand new, which they didn't have any used books or used or it was something else with an R, but used books for this one, just because it comes with a code and nobody else, and you can only use that code for that one semester and da 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 da, bunch of bull. So that book, the Commonplaces with MLAUPD and something like that, it costs $123. So the total for just two books was $199. Yeah, yeah. Let me show you the books. So this one is the Your LSC experience, which this one looks brand new. And then you got all of these pages. So I was planning on reading them or reading the pages. So they teach you about cover letters, eating guides or eating guidelines, your path to success in college and beyond, what research and what's not, type of testing anxiety, strategies of dealing with test anxiety, symptoms of test anxiety, prepare for test taking, textbooks are not created equal, math text, class notes and homework, compared notes, just a bunch of, just experience and like life lessons and goals. So that's that one. Then this is the brand new one that I'm talking about. The Commonplaces, reading and writing. Yeah. So this one is this. And as you can see, it has the little plastic on it. I don't know if you could tell. Maybe up here. You can tell up here. Yeah, it still has the plastic on it. Then in the back, you have this, which this gives your code for the online. Mind you, this is not an online class, but I guess the work is online. I'm not sure, but it has the code for your online class or course, whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, that's why this one is new. So that's that, 2 books. So then I decided, it's gonna get very, very cold, and me and my mom did go to the mall to get me some more clothes to wear. When I go to class, and it's, basically we just got summer clothing because since I'm taking a class in the summer. So we just got me some more summer clothes. And I was just thinking ahead for when it gets to those times that be like super cold. So I pretty much bought me. Now this size, I love oversized sweaters. So this one is like a 2X. And oh my god, it's so soft on the inside. It's like a cat and a bunny at the same time. So yeah. So I got me a Lone Star College sweatshirt or hoodie. It's not really that long. But it comes to my upper thigh actually. But yeah. But I like it. Like I already know that this is probably gonna be hanging out like past my fingertips. So yeah. I was planning on wearing it after this video, cause yeah. I just really wanted to wear it. And then also I realized that I need some new headphones. I have a pair of like 3 headphones. One of them is the one that's like overhead, like over your head. And then I have black headphones. It's just that one of them on the left works perfectly well. The other one on the right goes in and out sometimes. Sometimes it don't even work at all. But the mic still works because people can hear me, hopefully. But yeah, so that's the black one. Then I have some white headphones. Those are like Apple white headphones, and one of them works perfectly fine, but the other one, it works fine. Like there's no in and out. It works fine. It's just very very low. So it's like it's kind of like a not even. It's like past a whisper, but it's still in the whisper category. And then it's like I tried cleaning them as well because I thought maybe it was just earwax or something that was in them. I know, gross. But so I cleaned it out and it still did the same thing. So maybe it's because it's about to die, or you know that plug or that part is always the right one. I never understood that, but I don't know. So I figure since I'm going to college and gonna be having um summer classes and all that, I just figured why not buy me some new headphones. I got the turquoise kind. I know it looks blue on camera, but I got the turquoise kind, and this is from Skull Candy. Um, as you can tell by the logo, and the bug, it looks so cool. Yeah. So yeah, I just figured to get me some new headphones. Just because if I'm in class and like I want to listen to music, I can have one. I can have one in and plug it. I can plug to my laptop and like, I don't know, play games on the side. Something like that. So I just wanted something to use. So that's why I got me a new laptop. Um Also to prepare me for college for my classes, I got me a new backpack. So when you're going to college, you're gonna need a backpack. You're gonna need one of those heavy duty backpacks. Cause those books gonna be heavy as fuck. So since you're not taking this back, I guess I can remove the tag or whatever. Uh, so this backpack was on sale, but I'm gonna tell you guys what was the price. Sliding. So I got the Under Armour U18 Hustle backpack. It's Storm 1, so it's water resistant. Um, yeah. I thought there were more words, but it was just other languages. So yeah, it's water resistant. Yeah, so durable water resistant finish stops moisture from penetrating your bag in light rain and snow. Mine just says light rain. So when it's like pouring cats and dogs, this baby is gonna get wet regardless. So besides the point. So everything inside stays dry and protected. So hey, it probably will stay dry. Just probably a little bit wet. It's okay, so it's a backpack, of course. It has heat gear, adjustable shoulder straps for extra comfort. It's a two-sided water bottle pockets. So there's a water bottle pocket here, and there's a water bottle pocket there. I said pocket, but pocket. And a large front gusset laundry pocket. Which is this part, because if you undo it, you see all of that. Actually, no. By looking at it, that doesn't seem like it's the pocket. Sorry. It's probably up here. It's somewhere. I think maybe this is the pocket. I didn't look. Maybe it's down here. Oh no, it was the right one. It was this pocket. I'm sorry. Sorry guys. But since this one is open, so I already have my folder in here with, don't mind, put myself in the base. But I have like cats in my folder, just in case if I'm like half asleep and I don't have time for school, I can have that and laugh and be happy again. But yeah, it has like paper already in there, and it has dividers already in there. That is removable. Also, it's 5-star notebook, so I really like them because they're very cool. Since my backpack is here, I'm gonna pretty much put my books in here. Oh, and I'll tell you the price for the sweatshirt. I think it was 30. I know it was 30 something. So my total was $64. So I spent less than my mother. But yeah, the hoodie is just $39.95, which I find awesomely amazing. So it does have a compartment here for my laptop, which is cool. I don't know. So yeah. In this pocket here, this small one, I pretty much I have like 4 red pens. Yeah, 4 red pens, 2 black ones, 1 yellow highlighter, and 2 blue pens in here. You know, just to prepare. So if I need to just highlight stuff, then that's that. Um, so this is how it. I'm trying to like back everything up. So this is pretty much how it looks on my back. You can adjust it. You can adjust it. And yeah, it looks like I'm a grown up, but you know, looks like I'm a grown child. But besides the point, besides the point, my shit's together. So that's basically what has been happening all today. It just bounces. Another way, if you don't like tapioca and it's already in there, you can just bite down on the straw, and the liquid would still come. The liquid would still go in your mouth, but the tapioca would just, literally. Let me see. Let's test it. I'm bringing my camera down. It's funny how like 2 of them stays, and one of them's gonna drop. I don't think nothing really wrong with tapioca. There's one that's medium and one that's small. But um it pretty much depends on what you get. Cause since I got since I got kind of like coffee, that's how my tapioca tastes like coffee. So I'm gonna show you guys my Lone Star ID. Mind you, I look like, okay, now I'm gonna try to see if there's something important. No, there's not. Mind you, my face literally look like what the fuck? Like, look at my face. You can tell that this is today because like the shirt I got on and the okay, I had to take my hat off because yeah. But look at the fuckery. Like look. I look like bitch, I don't belong here. Hurry up with this damn picture. Fuck you and these staffs. That's how I look. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it like right here. Just cause this is like my little to-go purse to take everywhere, and it holds literally all my cards. So I got like I got my ID in the front pocket. my bus card, my Lone Star card. Then I have a few gift cards from like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. And then I got my debit card. So yeah. But that's pretty much all that has been going on today. Just know that college is no fucking joke. Well, I'll post another video about, what the fuck is that? But I'll be posting another. I may, uh, ah, ah. I may vlog on on the first day of my, summer, on my summer classes. I may do a little vlog for you guys. Um, I did not forget about the Pride vlog that I was gonna try to do. I'm trying to price a camera, but I need to save up more money for college. So whenever I'm kind of, you're never gonna be through, but when I'm kind of through with that saving up process, then I would pretty much do that. But I think I'm just gonna vlog with my phone and see how that goes. So I know Pride down here in Houston is on June the 24th. So I'm gonna find someone who can come with me and maybe find some clothes that represents like rainbows and shit. But yeah. So I'm gonna go to that, and then I'm also gonna vlog or try to vlog my first day in my summer college. So yeah. That should be fun and exciting. Make sure you look out for that. I promise that I will post that. If not, I will post a whole lot more. So be prepared for that. And yeah, that's it of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed this long for the video, make sure you subscribe to me and hit the like button. As you know, I make errors, a lot of them, and I'm into that. I'm own into that, and I'm sorry for that. But as I was saying, because I don't want to make this video longer than what it has to be, so make sure you subscribe to me. I post videos whenever, whenever. So I post videos whenever, and make sure you like this video if you stayed this long. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye, guys.